A glockenspiel is a percussion instrument composed of a set of tuned keys arranged in the fashion of the keyboard of a piano. In this way, it is similar to the xylophone. However, the xylophone's bars are made of wood, while the glockenspiel's are metal plates or tubes, thus making it a metallophone. The glockenspiel, moreover, is usually smaller and higher in pitch. In German, a carillon is also called the glockenspiel, while in French, the glockenspiel is often called a carillon. In music scores, the glockenspiel is sometimes designated by the Italian term campanelli. Description: when used in a marching or military band, the bars are sometimes mounted in a portable case and held vertically, sometimes in a lyre-shaped frame. However, sometimes the bars are held horizontally using a harness similar to a marching snare harness. In orchestral use, the bars are mounted horizontally. A pair of hard, unwrapped mallets, generally with heads made of plastic or metal, are used to strike the bars, although mallet heads can also be made of rubber. If laid out horizontally, a keyboard glockenspiel may be contrived by adding a keyboard to the instrument to facilitate playing chords. Another method of playing chords is to use 4 mallets, 2 per hand. Range: the glockenspiel is limited to the upper register and usually covers about 2.5 to 3 octaves, but can also reach up to 3.5 octaves. The glockenspiel is a transposing instrument. Its parts are written 2 octaves below the sounding notes. When struck, the bars give a very pure, bell-like sound. Popularity: glockenspiels are quite popular and appear in almost all genres of music ranging from hip-hop to jazz. Percussionist Neil Peart of the rock band Rush uses the glockenspiel in several of the band's arrangements, most notably in the commercial hit songs "The Spirit of Radio" and "Closer to the Heart", and also in album tracks "Xanadu" and "Circumstances". A keyboard-operated glockenspiel, as played by Danny Federici on such hit songs as "Born to Run" and "Hungry Heart", is considered part of Bruce Springsteen and the E Street Band's signature style. The glockenspiel was also featured in Jimi Hendrix's classic ballad "Little Wing", Avenged Sevenfold's song "Nightmare" during the intro, as well as in indie folk music by artists such as Paul Duncan of Warm Ghost. George Martin, the Beatles' producer, plays glockenspiel on the band's song "Being" for the benefit of Mr. Kite, to help create the atmosphere of the Pablo Funk circus performance that inspired the song. John Lennon also plays it on Only a Northern Song. Panic at the Disco have used glockenspiel in several of the songs, including the hits "I Write Sins Not Tragedies" and "Build God, Then We'll Talk". Radiohead have used glockenspiel on the single "No Surprises" as well as on "The Tourist", "Lull", "Morning Bell", "Amnesiac", "Sit Down, Stand Up", and "All I Need". Jethro Tull drummer Barry Moore Barlow used glockenspiel on many of Jethro Tull's classic albums: Thick as a Brick, A Passion Play, War Child, Minstrel in the Gallery, Too Old to Rock and Roll, Too Young to Die, Songs from the Wood, Heavy Horses and Stormwatch. Two well-known classical pieces that use the keyboard glockenspiel are Handel's Saul and Mozart's Die Zauberflöte, both of which originally used instruments constructed using bells rather than bars to produce the sound. Solo glockenspiel can be heard briefly, but notably at the beginning of Shostakovich's 15th Symphony, and reappears in harmonic support with short interjections throughout the first movement. A modern example of the glockenspiel can be heard in Steve Reich's 1970-71 composition Drumming, in which the glockenspiel plays a major role in the third and fourth movements. Related instruments. Other instruments that work on the same struck bar principle as the glockenspiel include the marimba and the vibraphone. The dulcitone has a similar sound to the glockenspiel since its sound is made by hammers striking tuning forks. There are also many glockenspiel-like instruments in Indonesian gamelan ensembles. Bell lyre. In the United Kingdom, the United States, and Canada, there is a form of glockenspiel called the bell lyre, bell lyre, or lyra glockenspiel. The bell lyre is a form of glockenspiel commonly used in marching bands. It is played upright and has an extendable spike which is held on a strap. The player marches with the strap over his shoulder and plays the instrument upright with a beater. Another variation of the bell lyre exists which is held by a strap round the shoulders and back. This variation is played horizontally with two beaters as it does not need to be held upright. Since the middle of the 19th century, this form of the instrument has also been used in military and civil bands in Germany, where it is called a Stahlspiel or Militärglockenspiel. The all-percussion drum and lyre corps in the Philippines uses this as a main instrument. Gallery.